afternoon, Gerev Shabbos. Welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 95, part 2, using the Sefer Hachinuch. A mitzvah that keeps us on its way, the obligation to build the Holy Temple. We're in the middle of this poem from the Chinuch. But despite all this, one should not weaken the resolve of one who is involved in studying it. For whether one eats little or much of it, it is all sweet. And though there may be many whose capabilities will not suffice for them to take from the fruit of the garden, they will take for themselves its leaves for healing. Therefore, although I know, says the author, the Torah's tremendous value and great profundity, and that it is wondrous and exalted beyond my capacity, I have nevertheless opened my mouth wide to speak about it. And I will rely upon what my teachers have taught me in Avodah Zarah, which is a tractate. A person should always recite words of Torah, even if he does not understand what he is saying. As it is stated in Psalms, my soul shatters with yearning for your statutes always. Having concluded his justification, the Chinuch turns to the underlying purpose of the mitzvah. He begins by discussing the purpose of mitzvahs in general, and in doing so addresses an unspoken question. It is obvious that God is perfect and has no need for our service, and it is equally obvious that man is utterly incapable of giving him anything. Why then did he command us to perform the mitzvahs? What a great question. Know, my son, says the Chinuch, that the entire benefit that reaches Hashem, blessed be He, when people perform any of His mitzvahs, is only that Hashem, blessed be He, wishes to bestow goodness upon us. And when man is ready and prepared through performing those mitzvahs to receive goodness, then Hashem will bestow goodness upon him. For this reason, Hashem informed mankind of the good path, so that they could become good. And this is the path of the Torah. For through the Torah, a person becomes good. It emerges that anyone who fulfills Hashem's mitzvahs has fulfilled His will, because he is then worthy of receiving His goodness, which is His ultimate will. But one who does not prepare himself for this goodness and neglects to perform Hashem's mitzvahs is guilty of great evil. For he knows that the will of Hashem, blessed be He, is, yet he conducts his matter in a manner that is contrary to His will. Indeed, a passage is written in the Torah specifically to teach us this principle, i.e., that the purpose of the mitzvahs is not for Hashem's interest, but for the benefit of mankind. This is the passage that is written in Parshas Akev, which says, "Now, O Israel, what does Hashem your God ask of you?" etc. And continuing through the words, "for your benefit." That is to say, Hashem is not requesting anything from you when commanding that you observe His mitzvahs. Rather, due to His great goodness, He desires to bestow goodness upon you, so that all He asks of you is for your benefit. I always give the parable of when parents ask their kids to go to sleep on time. We're not trying to torture them or make them suffer. We want them to get a good night's sleep and function properly. And indeed, so it is written afterward in the verse that follows. Behold, to Hashem your God are the heavens and the highest heavens, the earth and everything that is in it. That is to say, He has no need for your performance of mitzvahs, since everything is His. Rather, it is due to His love for you that He commanded you to perform them, so as to provide you with merit. And we will continue with this mitzvah, God willing, after Shabbos. Have a wonderful Shabbos. We'll see you, God willing, tomorrow night.